Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Cameron Talks Football, and I am back. I know it has been such a long time since I have made a video, but I've been busy with school and busy with work, so I'm going to be trying to get back into doing more and more videos. And in this video, I'm going to be going over what the current playoff bracket looks like, and it does look pretty interesting so far because of definitely the NFC and the AFC wild card is more interesting. So right now, the first seed for both teams, or for both divisions, is the Chiefs and the Eagles. They're both at the first seed at 13. They're both at 13-3 here. The Bills and the 49ers are both at the second seed. The Bills play today. If the Bills win today, they're in the first seed. So that is really big playoff implications because it is really hard to go through Buffalo to win a playoff game. That is for sure. Their atmosphere is different. Their fans are different. It is cold. If you are a team that does not play in the cold, it is hard for you to win there. So you guys better hope that you can win on the road if you play the Bills. Same with the 49ers. The 49ers are a good team. Their fans usually travel well. Even if they are on an away game, their fans travel really well. So it's going to be really hard for a team to win. Next is the third seed, and that is the Bengals and the Vikings. The Bengals are 11-4. The Vikings are 12-4. They just went down from the second seed because they lost to the Packers this past week. It was a really bad week. Justin Jefferson got locked up by Jair Alexander. I think he had like one catch. So if you have him in fantasy, you definitely lost your playoffs there. Sorry about that. That really does suck. And the Cincinnati Bengals are 11-4. They can also go, I think, to the second seed if they win today. If I'm not mistaken, they would be 12-4. No, they would. Yeah, if they win today, they would be the second seed, and the Bills would be the third seed. So that would be pretty interesting there too. Next is the fourth seed, and that is the Jacksonville Jaguars. There is still a chance, I believe, for the Titans to win the division. I do not know. I think if the Jaguars lose next week, actually no, I think the Jaguars do have the tiebreaker, so I'm pretty sure the Jaguars will make the playoffs still. So that is pretty interesting right there. And the fourth seed for the NFC is the Buccaneers. They just locked up the division. There's no chance for any of the other teams to win that division. So Tom Brady has made the playoffs 18 times in his career, I believe. 18 or 19 times. He's won his division that he's played in 18 times in his career. The fifth seed is the Chargers and the Cowboys. The Cowboys are probably the best and wild card team in the NFC or probably in the whole playoffs, but they're going to have to go through a lot of good teams to get there. First, they're going to have to play Tom Brady, which is pretty hard to play, and then they would have to either play the Vikings, 49ers, or Eagles, which would also be another hard thing to do. So that is why it's going to be really hard for the Cowboys to make the Super Bowl, just because the NFC teams are so difficult to play against here. Next is the sixth seed. The Ravens are the sixth seed. This helps out the Patriots with how they're set up for the playoffs here. I believe the Patriots, even if they lose next week, all they would need is I think it's the Jets to beat the Dolphins, and the Patriots are in the playoffs. So that really does help the Patriots there. I forgot how else it helps the Patriots. I'd have to look that up. But also the Giants are the sixth seed at 9-6-1. They tied with the Commanders. That's where their tie came from. And the seventh seed is the Patriots and the Seahawks. But if the Packers beat the Lions next week, the Seahawks are out of the playoffs and the Packers are in. But if the Lions beat the Packers and the Seahawks win, then they're in the playoffs. But the Lions beat the Packers and the Seahawks lose to the Rams, the Lions are the final seventh seed in the NFL NFC playoffs. The Dolphins They're really hoping on a Patriots loss and their win, and they would be the 7th seed. But that win yesterday really does put the Patriots in control of making the playoffs. So this is what it would look like right now. Right now, the Bills would play the Patriots, and it would be at home for the Bills. The Bengals would be playing the Ravens, and the Jaguars would be playing the Chargers. And for the NFC, the 49ers would be playing the Seahawks, the Vikings would be playing the Giants, and the Buccaneers would be playing the Cowboys. At this time, I would think that the Bills would probably beat the Patriots. Even though I am a Patriots fan, it would be hard for us to beat the Bills in Buffalo. I would rather play the Bengals just because the Bengals, it won't be as cold in Cincinnati than it would be in Buffalo. That is for sure. And then with the Bengals and the Ravens, I think the Bengals will win that one. And then with the Chargers and Jaguars, I think the Chargers will move on, but I don't think they'll make it that far because of the other AFC teams they have to play. Next is the NFC, and that is the 49ers playing the Seahawks. I think the 49ers will win that game. The 49ers have the best defense in the NFL. Even though they didn't really play that great last week, they still have the best defense in the NFL. They have a good run defense. They have a good pass defense. That is why quarterbacks don't do that good against them, especially in the run game with whoever is their running back. And Glock Purdy, I don't know why I keep calling him Glock Purdy, but that's just all the memes that everyone keeps calling him, so it's kind of funny to say. But I think he has been playing pretty great, and I think if he makes the Super Bowl and wins it, possibly, I think he deserves the starting job for the 49ers, and I think Trey Lance would be traded somewhere. And I think they'd be able to get a first-round pick out of him because he is still super young. Next is the Vikings and the, who do they play? The Giants. The Vikings are easily going to win this game. There is no debate here. I think the Giants, I think they had a good season, but I don't think they are going to make that far. It would be really hard. The only way they would win is off of Saquon Barkley and their team's run game. I don't think they're going to win with Daniel Jones passing the ball. Is just my opinion. Next is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys will win this game. Even though it is at home and Tom Brady is good in the playoffs, I don't think the Buccaneers have really played that well this year, and the Cowboys have played great. So I just think that the Cowboys would move on, and then it would be like the divisional round, and I think it would be the Chiefs against, I think the Chargers. It would be the Chiefs against the Chargers, and then it would be the Bills against the, who else could it be? The Bills against the Bills against the, I can't even think right now, but yeah, the Bills would be playing someone, and I think the final Super Bowl prediction right now, I think it will be the Buffalo Bills versus the San Francisco 49ers, and I think the 49ers will win the Super Bowl. I'm calling it now on January 2nd, 2023, and I'm going to see if it is correct, and if it is correct, that'll be really great. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.